Good day, everybody. This is Barry with Christenson Transportation, where the truckers truck. Safety takes priority. So recently we had the pleasure of attending the State of Tennessee Trucking Association's annual meeting. And a lot of good folks there, a good organization. But one of the highlights I thought was a presentation given by a retired lieutenant colonel in the Air Force, F-16 fighter pilot. And it wasn't earth-shattering stuff, but it was more of a reinforcement of things. And at Christenson, we've done a lot in the last few years for building a big core of directors and leaders and making sure that group of people has a mission, stays focused on the mission, and works together to complete the mission. And that's a lot what this gentleman, Lieutenant Colonel Bo, the Governor McGowen, kind of rhymes, huh? Kind of like Barry McGowen, Bo McGowen. Anyway, Bo was a leader and a member of a squadron, fighter squadron. And so he talked a lot about trusting your wingman, having your back, having somebody having your back, you having somebody's back, and being able to, for everybody that's part of that group to work as one. He said there's no lone wolves out there. You can't do it alone. You can't be a one-off person and have your own agenda and your own mission. You've got to work as a team. And a lot of that, I could transcend back to what we're trying to do. And he said, people, they want to do well. They want to, in their own eyes, and they want to impress their coworkers and their peers and their teammates. That's just an inherent thing that people do. And it takes a lot, I think. That's probably been the thing that we've struggled with the most, is everybody thinks they know the right way, thinks they have the plan, thinks they have the answer, and they might for 80% of it. But, to get it done, you need 100%. And so you've got to be able to rely on others for their input, for their effort, for their productivity, to make sure it's a success. And you got to be committed to it. You can't, if your heart's not in it, if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you don't see the end vision of what the blueprints show, you're never going to buy into it. You're never going to commit. You're never going to be that teammate that people need you to be. It takes a culture of courage, is what he spoke about. You can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to say, hey, I need help. Every day and every week we have calls and we just kind of give a brief update on what's going on in the department, what your vital signs are. And we say, I'm stuck on this, or I'm not stuck on this. And it's a lot easier when, after you say it once, or after you help somebody, or somebody helps you, it's easier to admit, I need help. I don't know every single thing. Lord knows I can't even turn a computer on. So I need help. We all have, and what the colonel was talking about is everybody's got blind spots. Everybody doesn't know what's going on. He did this whole thing, and it showed some mission they were on, and they had 6 or 8 anti-aircraft missiles coming at this one fighter pilot in 8 seconds. And it shows what he's seeing, and the plane's doing this and dipping and diving and rolling and missed every single time. The craziest thing is that pilot didn't see one single missile. It was the people behind him, his wingmen, that were telling him what to do because they could see it. So that really drove it home is you may not know you need help. You may think you're going the right way, but if you don't let people guide you and you don't guide people, you're going to crash, and your plan's going to crash. So, moral of the story, It takes a team. It takes all 5 players on the team. However many players on the team, everybody's got a role. Everybody's got to do that role, and we've got to help each other do that role. So, thanks to Lieutenant Bo the Governor McGowen, PFC Barry, the Mayor McGowen, was able to do this video. So, thanks for being at Christenson, where the truckers truck, and safety takes priority, and we got your back.